What a proverbial. What a do. A didgeridoo. Didgeridoo woohoo. What a do. Other words like do. Hello and welcome to Low Energy Videos Drinkin, live from beautiful, sunny Leitrim Village in my apartment on my balcony because it's too cold to go out to the pub. Actually, it's not too cold. It's not too bad. I won't be staying out here forever. But, yeah, it's not easy to walk around. Ice, ice, baby. Do 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 do. Ice, ice, baby. So let's sit down in this freezing cold chair. Crack open a freezing cold beer that will lower my body temperature, although I won't feel it so much. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to do this off camera. Beautiful. So, yeah, I am out here in the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful winter morn, or afternoon, or evening, wherever the time it is in yours. Lomats. Lomats, it's good for you. Except that it isn't. It tastes like shit. No, it doesn't. It tastes really nice. So, tonight, we are going to be graced by two things. Oh, that's not a bad shot. Comfortable, too, for my arm. We're going to be graced by two things. Number one, we will be graced by standard fare game, either Euro Truck or American Truck or Oblivion. And the second one, I'm actually not quite sure now thinking of it. I've been more focusing on getting my dinner, which is going to be glorious. That's right, you people are worth next to nothing compared to the mites that is dinner. But tonight we're going to be joined also by the alcohol known as the Kraken, which I'm sure some of you have had before. It's pretty out there, isn't it? Here. Don't need to see my face 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, do you? A break in one of these boats recently. I'll tell you, when the humidity hits this place, this will seem like a distant, distant dream. I was going to say, where are the spiders? Gee, I wonder. I'm sure this weather is just fantastic for the spiders. Spider friends, come on out and play. No, I don't want to die of cold. Shemore is looking particularly where I wanted to put it. There. Always a good shot with my gullet being as big as that hill over there. Oh, look. Moo cows. I think. Are those moo cows? More. I think they're moo cows. Try not to get too cold, I guess. Or there's rocks. Either moo cows or rocks. And I don't think the rocks care if they're cold or not because they're rocks. They do their own thing. Rock things, you know, laying about, being turned into concrete, having small insects living underneath them. Rock things. Now you know more things about rocks. Yeah, those are definitely rocks. I'm not seeing any form of movement. Either that or else they're cows that froze to death. But I believe we hear about that at this point. This village is tiny enough. Look at all my awkward walking. Yeah, we don't normally get this sort of weather So it is a rare. I don't know if it would be a treat. I mean, it was a treat to some kids. They made some snowmen, which is cool, I guess. Hear that barker over there? No, no. I guess I'm not cool enough to hang around with the cool dogs. Well, so, yeah, I won't be doing this for too long. At the very least, I'll go inside and not freeze to death. So the interview yesterday went really well. I decided not to link it on my main channel because, quite honestly, it gets into some personal stuff, but it is on my Discord if you want to see it, and it's on her channel. And she shared it up on Pull the Trigger as well. Got some good numbers in, got a few likes, she got a few donations. It was pretty good. I thought it was just a general old-fashioned rant and conversation. The way I like it. I'd like to do something like that soon with someone else. It makes me feel important. So if any of you have any sort of shows like that, do not hesitate to look for me. You will find I am very, very flexible when it comes down to my time. I need to get myself a new camera. I mean, the state of this thing. Also need more beer. Yeah, it was good last night. Should be good tonight too. Monday was a bit of a wash. No one really showed up. Although if you ended up watching it, fair play to you. But I had a good time last week doing Wasted Wednesday. So I hope this week, tonight, will be pretty good as well. I've got plenty of drink. I've got 2 classic games lined up that I have to finish pretty soon. At least Oblivion. I have to wrap up Oblivion really soon. I mean, I'm almost finished the main campaign, but I want to also finish Knights of the Nine. So what I might do is I might stop the main storyline and just do the Knights of the Nine and then wrap up the storyline for the main plot, and then we're done. Because I'm not going to, unless you guys want me to go through the Mages Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, which is pretty damn cool. Um, Although I might start up a whole new character for the Dark Brotherhood, just to reset all the characters and shit. Um, but yeah, I want to actually finish a game. It's been a while since I ended up finishing a game. I've got Fear to get through. I've got the Quake 3. I've got Doom 20. Was it 2012 or 2010? Um, I haven't finished a campaign in Age of Empires in ages, 2 or 3. Might even start off with Age of Empires 3 tonight. Actually, not thinking of it. Gotta get those storylines moving. Pretty peaceful out here. Armor breast. Give me armor breast. Give me armor breast. New development. Never really got into that show. I'm feeling I would. Yeah, so next week is the 24 stream. The real 24 stream. The first stream, it doesn't count. That was just a special fuck up stream. But no, this will be a proper 24 stream. I'll have all the supplies I need, so I won't need to leave the apartment. And I'll get as much of a good night's sleep prior as I can. And hey, if I fall asleep on stream, you know how to wake me up. But also now that we have Discord, you guys can hop into the chat and keep me awake. That'll be your job. Tell you one thing. All this bloody glaring whiteness, it makes a brother like me feel threatened. Where's the black snow, huh? Look at this nothing but whiteness everywhere. Crack of snow. Actually, it's making me hurt my eyes. It is so blindingly white. It's making my eyes squint. This is the ethno state JF wanted. This is good shit for like only £2. I mean, I talked to a British person and they probably just laugh at it. Like the way no Australian drinks Foster's, you know. Remember, in November I'm heading off to Iceland, so I wonder if it's going to be quite like this. Hope it's far less icy than Norway was, because Norway was fucking brutal. Really brutal when it came down to the ice. I think I'll try to stream this for about half an hour. So we're coming up to the halfway point. Had a few lurkers, but still no one in the chat. Don't be naughty. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. I'm just gonna ramble anyway, so it doesn't make much of a difference. You're more than welcome to lurk. No, at the very least, thumbs up if you could. To show that I'm liked by someone somewhere. This is pretty. Pretty boring, am I right, guys? We can fix that. Big shout out to my main boy Jay for suffering the hell that is pre-order blue balls. I mean, in all fairness, he was smart enough to know the pre-orders are not your friend. I order pre-orders all the time and they're great. I was like you once, blind to the truth. Now, however, the downtime. Ooh, a bird. That makes everything better. Behold, bird street. Oh, fuck you, bird. You'll be back. You'll all be back. And then you'll see the power of low energy. My lips are getting as chapped as they were back in Scotland. I think the nicest boat out here that is always parked up would be something like that one there. I mean, there are other ones further on down. That's pretty big. Biggest one I ever saw was as tall as up as high as here. Huge motherfucker. This thing was a Giant of a barge. So much so, someone put a Harley Davidson on the back of it. Somebody's enjoying their retirement. Our little berth here still available, as you can see, but apparently someone already booked it off for later on this year. So that's good. That's a little bit extra money in the bank. All, of course, nice and legal. We wouldn't be doing anything shady here on Low Energy Videos. But, boop, come on, there. But I like this one. This one in particular. That immediately blurs. Come on. Come on. There. The blue one. Probably just because it's blue. They call Rosie and Jim as a kid. And the object was that this old man would go around Britain's canal systems in his big barge. Forget the name of it. The old something or other. He died, the creator of it, who was also the guy on it, is dead. But he had these two puppets that would come alive. Brother and sister, Rosie, Jim. And they just get up to all sort of mischief. The old Ning Nong or something like that. The old neighbor Nong. It was wholesome with demonic puppets and an old man on his devil barge. Ugh, this is not a flattering. That is not a flattering image. I mean, the alcohol's pretty good. Farewell, romance. Say hello to Praga. Yeah, so I'm trying to think when I'm going to start the stream. It's, what, about 3-ish now? Well, I'm drinking this. I've had plenty to eat. Not really much else for me to do but start a stream pretty soon. So I'd say within before 6-ish. If 6 the latest. I'll flip a coin, strategy or action. I'm feeling more action, honestly, so Oblivion. Stabby, savvy, swipey, swipey. I want to finish that so I can get it bloody done with once and for all. I'll try to change up the bit rate so you won't get those laces across the screen. That's only for like harsher games, like more taxing on the buffering. Ah, fuck it. Don't try that at home, kids. Not unless you understand the concept of pressure. Pressure down on me. Well, big shout out to that guy who was asleep during his live stream. I've done that during that failed 24 stream. I was literally passing out on camera. Go back and look for the one where we're on the train, and you'll find me just gone. It'll be your responsibility, folks, to make sure that doesn't happen to me next week, next Wednesday. This is so pretty. Well, I'm gorgeous, but this is pretty. You know, I've been thinking, year in, year out, living here, I could have picked a lot worse places to move. I decided here was like the best of both worlds. We're not too far away from major cities, and yet it's all the beauty of the countryside. I just wish that there was more to do in this town rather than get shit-faced. And that's coming from me. Carrick has a few extra things. It's got a gallery, They have a market on the weekend. That's a halfway decent market, especially if you like old knickknacks. Less so for food. Food markets don't really exist out here. Instead, if you want fresh food, you just go to the source. If I want eggs, I think I know at least 3 people who'll be able to sell me some eggs. But I've acclimatized now. I'm a real dolce. I'm a city boy at heart, but of course, with the camera on, here comes a bird. A new bird. Hope you got to see him. That's the most action you're going to get this entire stream. This doesn't taste as good as the Lomat's. It's alright though, a little bit gassy. Found out in the Tennant's Brewery, cans and bottles, if you drink them straight from the source, it fills you up quicker because the gas doesn't have a chance to dissipate. And it's equivalent of having 2 extra pints in your stomach. I don't know what that relates to. Like if you have 4, does that mean if you have 4 bottles of beer, that's an extra 2 bottles of beer on the wall? Take them down, pass them around. Who passes around a fucking beer bowl? Actually, not all that cold. It's getting nippier now, but I have been out here for nearly half an hour. Last night the power went on and off. It was strange. During the interview, I said that one of my pet peeves is being woken up in the middle of the night by the slightest noise as I'm about to drift off to sleep. That happened all the time last night. It was so annoying. The standard creaks and cracks that you hear in a building that has a lot of wood paneling and wooden floorboards and a bathtub that probably has seen better days. But the power started going on and off, and we've got a sensor light out there, and we have our phone resets, so it goes what it does that. And as you're about to pass off to sleep, you hear oh, there's a bird right there. No, Mr. Bird or Mrs. Bird, I do not make assumptions. Perhaps even they bird. Yeah. That's how progressive I am. It's not hard. So hard. Don't do it, folks. But no, the power outage was just bullshit. Good thing I had all my stuff turned off, otherwise my computer would just hard reset over and over again. I also had these weird visions as I would pass out to sleep and suddenly wake back up. I saw a statuette of the Virgin Mary. Would you believe that? And it was like this really shitty statuette that an old woman would have in her house that used to have holy water from Lourdes. Which, if you didn't grow up in a Catholic household in Europe, then you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I woke up and suddenly this image of this crappy plastic / porcelain Mary is staring at me. It's like, oh, I'm like, what? I shake my head and she's gone. I mean, if that's meant to be my fucking religious experience, fuck off. You can try better. A fucking £5 statuette made by a bunch of sweatshop workers in Taiwan does not equate to a religious fucking experience, and I started to sound like people from Monty Python. You can't base a government just because some watery tart flung a sword at you. I'm enjoying myself. Let's see. Yeah, last night I didn't get as much sleep as I liked, but not as much as I might have not got. So I'm happy for that. Got back 7 hours sleep, that's plenty. I'll tell you, when you're living alone as much as I do, you do miss just moments like that. Someone right there next to you, just to confirm that, like, dude, it was a bad dream, or like, relax, just go back to sleep. You do kind of miss that. That bird is a busy fucking crow. There's a few. Okay. I was like, it would just be the one crow. I'd like to think this year is the year we'd walk up to Shemore Hill. The I know I've mentioned it a million times now, but always good to double check. The mountain up here. But I keep putting it off. Springtime, it's too muddy. Summertime, well, we don't have a summertime in Ireland. The few days that it is warm, it's very humid, and you're like, oh, I don't want to do it that day. Wintertime, yeah, no. Apparently, it's incredibly easy to get up to. Sorry about that. Go on, little one. You can do it. I believe in you. You can park like the best of them. Riveting parking action only here on Low Energy Videos. And he's out of sight. We will never know the answer to our question. Did he park okay? Or she? Or they? When I'm done with this beer, I've got one more left. I might take it inside. Still bring the camera in, of course. Or I might not. It's kind of peaceful out here. Just enjoying it for the sake of it. I've seen this landscape grey, like Russian concrete during the worst parts of the Cold War grey. I've seen it's so green that it hurts the eyes, and I've seen it so white that it's hurt the eyes. I've also seen it very, very brown after all the fields are tilled. I mean, no one grows food on those fields. Those fields are for grazing. That's all grazing. But every once in a while they till said fields for reasons that are beyond me and my simple city ways. I can hear his radio. I tell you, that's something I can't stand. When you're in the car and they have the radios blaring. I hate cars that do that. When the car turns on, it's suddenly the radio just goes. My ma's car has that. Anytime I'm visiting her and we go up to the shop or go out and have something to eat or something like that, we get in the car, turn it on, and blares right away immediately. Fuck that shit. If there's an opposite of Schadenfreude, I think that would be one of them. The idea of just having a car without the radio on constantly. Turn it on at your own pace. Christ, I'm getting old. Drink up, because tomorrow I'll be dead. Or worse, a YouTuber. Now, if Jay ever sees this, tell me the time and place you want me on the stream if you want me to talk about Sargon with your friend Creamage. I don't have anything new to say, but at this point, no one needs to say anything new about Sargon. Other than maybe, I do have some questions for Creamage though. Hello, what new madness is this? He's parking up in my car park. Curiouser and curiouser. I suppose he's looking for something or someone. No, he's reversing now. Maybe he's in the wrong spot all along. If I was neighbourly, I'd go downstairs and ask where exactly he needs to go. I'm not all that neighbourly. However, if he does unwind the window and ask me where such and such a place is, yeah, I'll answer him. I suppose I'm a little bit neighbourly. It's a smidge. Not the only thing about me that's small. That's a fat joke. The dogs, they're going at each other like fucking psychopaths right now. There's one dog here we call Barky McBarkinson. I think her real name is like, I don't know, Shelly or something like that. Weird name for a dog. But Barky McBarkinson, to say is territorial is an understatement. Little tiny thing. I think not a Labradoodle, but one of the other doodle mixes. Or maybe even a Scotty. I think maybe actually a Scotty dog. But anyway, you walk around Barky McBarkinson, and Barky McBarkinson just, has none of that. You are in the same time zone as me. Oh no. Oh no. That is not how we play this game, good sir. You are going to get a mouthful of barking. Remember one time I was taking the bins out really early downstairs here, and I came out and started to wheel the bins out to the curb, and suddenly I locked eyes, and there he was, Barky McBarkinson, the terror of the waterfront apartment complex. And the indignation on that dog's face that I was in his line of sight, it was a sight to behold. Suddenly rushing towards me, I thought he was literally going to jump me. Or she was, sorry, I should say. When suddenly Barky stopped about, I'll show you where it was. I'll show you. God, he's still taking forever, that guy. I'm going there. So, where the pathway was, Barky stopped right on the edge of it, and I was right about here. And just tirade of the most virulent. I'm almost thinking like this would be the equivalent of racism among dogs, because there was so much bitterness and hate in those barks. I don't like it wasn't like the playful sort of barks that I've seen other dogs do. Barky is just Barky, barking insane. The owner rushed out and apologized, and for me, I kind of was just there like, "You're all right." I was busy laughing my head off. Wouldn't even get as far as like my knees, you know. But I imagine hell of a nip on them if they clamped shut on my ankle there. He's still taking forever, ruining my perfectly quiet moment where I can talk to myself. Oh, and ostensibly the chat, of course. God, I feel sorry for anyone who wants to take the boats out. They're gonna have to scrape those bastards clean. Those ones have been cleaned. It must be just some of the angles they're in. Completely white on the back there. Bloop. Anyway, let's knock this Praga back. And he's clearly lost. Heard him asking where such and such is. He's now looking out at the docks. I wouldn't be surprised if he's mixed it up with the hotel, which is called the Marina. So waterfront, marina. If that's the case, then I do feel sorry for him, and I would actually come down to help him. If he come, like I said, if he comes up and talks, I'll just be like, yeah, sure, here, there, or maybe it's a third place. I don't know. There's also some docks up there by Battlebridge. I didn't know that. But they have some docks, moorings, for the boats. He looks completely lost, Jesus. Right now, he's the most interesting thing that's happened all day. He looks like Michael Shannon in, oh, what was that film with the water man, the Aquaman that hits on the deaf woman? Shape of Water. He looks like him from over here. Very underrated actor, Michael Shannon. Amazing in Boardwalk Empire. Absolutely deranged. Yeah, so for the 24 stream, it's basically just going to be gaming, chatting to the Discord, and maybe watching some videos, but I'm just thinking about copyright strikes, not copyright claims, they can happen, but I'm thinking about copyright strikes. So I suppose like I'd have to turn it into like a reaction video where I'm adding to it. Jesus, if I don't play my cards right, people want me to watch some Sargon videos. And I just realized something very important. Oh my god. Look down there. Now, they look like some sort of animal dick, but I still don't know what. That or else some really odd cigars. Either way, I've never noticed the phallic implications. And before you say it, I'm very aware that a cigar is sometimes just a cigar. Also aware that Freud is kind of discredited. Damn it, I cannot look away now and think, oh, that's a dog dick right there. Or a horse dick, or I don't fucking know. Pig dick when fully erect. Well, some people spend their days looking at the weirdest dicks. Big shock, I don't find that interesting. Well, I find it sometimes mildly interesting. Duck dicks are fucking terrifying. Well, at least he finally left. I'm guessing maybe he... Like I said, my money's on he wanting the other side of the village. Either that or else he was looking for a boat that isn't there, which wouldn't be surprising. A lot of people nick spots like ours in the line. Anyone who ever wants to moor up with us during the busy season, they're more than welcome to. They just gotta pay. When you get this apartment, you also get one of the docks. Most people do it before the dock so they can get their boat going. But we don't have a boat. But we have one. We've got a free spot. I got a picture. I got a picture. I got a message actually. Don't even. No, doesn't want to rotate. There we go. Sorry, folks, I'll let you look at this while I'm hopefully getting this message up. Downloading photo. I see it's a sort of a dick in the snow. A snow dick, if you will. Very impressive snow dick, too. I mean, when you consider just how cold everything is. How do polar bears get it up? Question that men have been asking since the dawn of time. To hit that notification bar. Or maybe she did. Bloop. There we are. Nope. No, this isn't an ad sponsored by Lamaze. Look, will be if they bring me, if they give me a 6-pack. Actually a 12-pack, let's be honest here, it's balls. Always heard good things about Prague. I've never been. I'll be in Budapest in March, end of March. So by all means, if anyone knows anything about Prague, do tell, because I would like that to be my next port of call. I hear it's become very touristy now, but nothing wrong with touristy. I grew up in Dublin. Come to Dublin, particularly on Paddy's Day. We'll treat you right. More importantly, we'll treat your money right. What the hell? Premium L-I Lilts. Lilts? What the fuck is a Lilts? Premium L-I... No. Oh, Pills as in Pilsner. Alright, right. I was like, what, is this a new type of beer I've never heard of before? Because I recently found out the crazy beer that they make in Denmark. That's like almost bready. I'd love to try that shit. I can imagine how much it costs in bloody Denmark, like 35 quid a bottle. Oh yeah, it's on sale. Oh, Scandinavian people. You wonder why you're so flushed when you go to other countries. Except Finland. Finland knows the story. Scandinavia does not include Finland. It does. It also includes the Baltic countries, kind of. A little. We've got a good few Latvians who live around here. Some people who work in the cabs are Latvian. A lot of Polish people, got a few Russians. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's see, can I get it? It's morning dew, still not completely gone yet. Right, Chris?
Are you out to see the Chapman lot?
No.
No.
Have you guys been chatting?
Yeah, Claire is there as well.
Yeah, I asked Claire to come, but there's no chat. Have you guys been chatting? Oh, of course, you wouldn't be able to tell me. Yeah, where's the fucking chat? Enable flash, mute microphone. Man? All messages are visible. Yes. Show me. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. She's a Yorkshire Terrier. Did you show the snow? Hey man, beautiful out there. Yeah, what's up? Hello. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Stink. If If you're still not, do tell. I can see everything now. Oh my fucking god! I knew something was wrong. I was getting some. I'm a better streamer than you, Metal Monkey, with your blue robe and your hat. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? That's what I want in the show. Single drop of dew. On a very old, I am so sorry to anyone who was messaging. It would have made the last 46 minutes more interesting. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? It was flurrying like crazy. Look at Shemore. So now I can actually see the chat. What was everyone doing? Not buffering according to Sting.
Claire said he's stuck.
Am I? Am I buffering? Now I've lost everyone. And this is what fucking happens. I'm bringing this inside. I'm probably too far away from the fucking signal. Probably, yeah. Pretty out there, isn't it? Okay. Right. Just too far away with the chat running as well. Oh, I know. You all want to see the fucking ice and snow. But for God's sake, man. I want to do a stream as much as I want to show you the beauty of the landscape around me. And it is quite beautiful. Ooh, plus, I want to start feeling my fingers again. Claire, you're up in Belfast. How is it up there, besides lack of snow? What you up to? Stink, also Claire, did you have a chance to see the interview? I did, yes. Look how shiny it is right there. Snow is just kind of nuking it. Yeah. I figured as much. I doubt you would go up to Belfast and not see her. Hope she's doing well. Alright, man. Take care. He posted up a new playlist, by the way, in case you're curious. Yeah, it was just basically me and her rambling over shit. I tried to keep us on track, and she tried to keep me on track, and we just didn't give a shit after a while. We just chatted about it and under the sun for about nearly 3 hours. It was great. Great laugh. Like I said, she wants to get me back on to go toe to toe with Sargon. Oh, a Sargon supporter, not actually Sargon. I don't think I'd want to do that if you even paid me. Saying that, I've literally donated money to have a conversation, well, just to talk to him. So, no, I suppose I wouldn't be completely against the idea of being on the same stream as Sargon. Um, all right. Well, some of us has to earn the gravy, I suppose. When are you gonna get a real job? Was that a vegan cafe? Oh god, that would be very depressing. Here's some water that's so purified there's not a single thing living in it. Okay, cool. How did you get rid of that? We killed off all the... No! No, we got through 37, which is better than some. But as we talked about afterwards, she said that it's like a balance between the two. Sometimes, do you want flow or do you want a good conversation? It's striking a balance between the two. So I got over a third. I told her I'd be definitely down for a round two. She said she'll keep it in mind. Uh, it was a great couple of hours. Like I said, at times I just completely forgot I was on camera. I'd love to do that in the future. First time I was ever really open about like more personal parts of me. And I suppose if they kept on asking questions, I would have kept on answering the questions. She hadn't asked me a question that I felt like, ooh, no. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's trying to move right now to live with uh, live with Jay. They're gonna move off to Niagara Falls. It's nearby the border with him. Absolutely, but I need to find someone to ask me the questions first. You'd be good at that. I'm not even joking. You'd be very good at that. You could ask tons of people, tons of questions. Christ, there was it almost didn't happen. She doesn't use Discord or Skype. What she uses is Google Hangouts. And my phone is the only thing I had that could use Google Hangouts. But I didn't know that at the time. So I whacked on it's Chrome on my computer. Um, and then, of course, Chrome does not work on my computer and has not for a long time. It just freezes up. I don't know why. But the whole of Chrome just goes freezes. Um, the thing was saved though because my phone still has the WhatsApp. No, sorry, the Hangout. The Hangout. So I activated the Hangout and boom, done. Fuck yeah, you don't even need 100 questions. You saw how that was structured. It's pretty straightforward. We don't even need to show our faces if you don't want to. It could be the first video you ever do. But I enjoyed it. I enjoy being a bit of a center of attention, and I also enjoy, more importantly, just shooting shit with people. Especially when rambling is the end result. I heard a car out there. I hope it's still not that guy in the minivan. Up wherever he was going that he found his way. I've been nearly doing this an hour now. That just shows how relaxing it was out there. And I still have another beer to go through. I am such a creature of the Mediterranean, it's not even funny. Like, how they drink, how they talk, how they eat. It's so slow paced. Everyone I know around me is just so fast eating, fast drinking. Me, I've been out in the snow earlier on today to get to shopping. I wouldn't recommend it. Icy, slippy, hard to spot where the snow ends and a pothole begins. I'm surprised my neck isn't shattered at this point. Up by Carthy's, Dave's place, they have a snowman. There's enough snow there to make that a possibility. But I actually met her, the woman who helps run the place, Dave's wife, Steve's mother, and they're in I met her in Tesco's. And we talked for a bit. There's been a good few car crashes. There was some up in Enniskillen. Some people died over the snow. So it's pretty, but it's bloody dangerous. Anyway, I'll wait for the hour mark, and unless a conversation springs up in the next 3 minutes or so, we can have a proper talk. This time with the chat in motion. In on the 24th stream, the Wasted Wednesday stream. Oh, Claire, have you ever watched The Mighty Boosh? I got the complete season. Make a snow cat. I'm surprised you didn't say make a snow non-binary individual. And of course, there comes the bunny. You need the snow bunny. Isn't snow bunny a euphemism for a girl that has sex in the snow? We're definitely down for that idea, although it's a bit nippy out there, so, you know, we have to keep most of our clothes on. But hey, everyone's got a fetish. Beard. Notice the beard's kind of stopped growing a little bit. It's gotten as far as here as the longest. So, down to my man boob from this angle. But, it's not fluffing out in the same way. I find that troubling. Oh, you're up in Belfast. There's plenty of places you can go and get sloshed, if you wish. Plus, you can definitely go and live vicariously through me in a few hours. Not even a few hours, it's 4 now. Probably do it around about 5. This was a... Well, if you're going to watch The Mighty Boosh, then yes, on drugs would be the best course of action. Ashley is make a snow dome. Easily done. Let's make a big circle. There. That's who I am. And this is the company. Little bit of Black Box humor going on there for you. But, yeah, Mighty Boosh, I've been going through the first season again. And it is just insane. There's no rhyme or rhythm to anything. It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant, man. And it gets weirder as the seasons go on. Got all that for £3. So that's a pound per season. Right. Right, so it's 4:15. I could wrap this up. But I don't think I will quite yet. Let's finish off the Prague at the very least and then see how I feel. Yeah, the 24th stream will be next week. And unlike our stream there, Claire, I won't be moving about the place. This will be a successful 24 stream, not a 7-hour stream and then the rest in spirit, you know? Although technically I did stay up for 24 hours that night. That was just too much of a mountain for me to climb. So I've scaled it back a little bit. So it's just gonna be me gaming and chatting to people in Discord. If you want, you should join our Discord. We have to chat in the chat. We'll be able to go on do rabbit streams. You'll be able to vote on things. You'll be able to upload pictures. You'll be able to see some porn. If that's what you want, we have a porn section. You would listen to music. At your request, of course. That's a good thing. It's a Discord. You get what you pay for, and it's free. So I suppose you'd have to download the Discord app thing on your computer, though. That's the only thing, or your phone. I used to have Discord on my phone. And Rabbit too, but my god, the buffering with Rabbit on your phone is just monstrous. You thought earlier was bad. This time around, it was for this. It was more like for like 3 hours before someone would move, especially in a full room. Anyway, Jesus. Okay, I need to pee anyway, so I suppose I should wrap this up. Sorry again to everyone who was chatting, and I was like, can't see it. Why? Because the phone wanted to me not to see it. But anyway, I'm going to go live in about, I'd say about another hour. Probably going to have this beer while I get everything set up. Got myself some ice creams as well. I'm going to have myself one of those crunchy ice creams. And we got some Kraken rum for tonight. That's gonna be harsh. That's gonna be very harsh on me. But I like the bottle, so I'll probably keep it and add it to my collection. Boop. That spot there is perfectly sized for a bottle of Kraken rum.